All right, vocabulary number 1, looking to direct one's expectations or hopes to. Environmentalists are looking to plant more trees, so it's kind of they're planning to do it. They're looking forward. They're going to do it. Like Seoul is looking to increase the number of police in the city. They haven't done it yet. They're planning on doing it, right? Number 2, worth a shot. Here, the meaning of shot means a chance or opportunity or possibility, right? So we're talking about sports at the Olympics. If you're playing hockey, you shoot the puck, right? And it's a shot, right? A shoot shot, right? So people say, oh, do you think I can get it past the goalie? It's worth a shot, right? So you should try it at least. Maybe it's 30% chance, but it's still better than not trying, right? So maybe you say, hey, I had a falling out with my best friend, but I want them to come to my birthday party. They might say no. And your friend says, hey, it's worth a shot. You know, it might happen, so you should at least try, right? So that's when people say, you know, it's better to try because it's possible. That's what it means. Number 3, snatch up. To snatch something means to take something or to steal something or like that, right? So snatch up is usually when somebody takes something that's limited. For example, just the first example that popped in my head. You remember at McDonald's they had like the Cacao Talk, like limited edition figurines or something, right? You want to go and hurry up to get that, right? You want to go and snatch it up, right? So let's say you go there, you know, it started at 2 o'clock and you get there at 3:30. And you say, hi, do you have any of the cacao? They say, sorry, it's all been snatched up. They've all been snatched up, right? So when I was a kid, a long time ago, I remember the Tickle Me Elmo was like super popular, right?
What?
It's like a doll, a famous doll, the Sesame Street. Yeah, Elmo.
Elmo.
And you could tickle it and make noises. That's back when that technology was new, right? Because before dolls were just quiet, but this was like the first one to like do something funny and make sounds. So people would snatch it up really quickly. The next Christmas there was like Furbies. With Furbies in Korea, Furby. It's a really weird toy. Yes, but it looked like kind of alien rabbit or something.
I know.
Like Furby, and it had like 2 ears, and it had like a bird mouth. I'll show you a picture later. It's really weird.
Pink.
I think that I don't remember the original color, but maybe white, yeah. But people try to snatch it up really quickly, right?
I have one in that.
It's weird looking, right?
But I like that.
No. I mean, I wasn't trying to make fun of it. I'm just trying to explain it. It's like kind of alien rabbit or something, right? It's got like bird mouth and like, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. But anyways, people loved it. It was like weird and unique, and they got snatched up really quickly. If you get on the subway, the seats get snatched up really quickly, right? Number 4, glamour shot. So glamour means glamorous, like fashionable and amazing. The glamour shot is when you look special, you look perfect. It's like made to make you look amazing, right? It's the opposite of a passport or resume picture. That's not glamorous. That's super plain. So glamour is like ding, right? Really shiny and yeah, big earrings. Your hair is blowing in the wind. That's glamorous, right? So the glamour shot is especially that style. It's not just pretty or beautiful. It's like, yeah, magazine cover. Number 5, critique. To evaluate or analyze critically. So there's a reason why it's similar to critical, right? So if you critique somebody's work, that means you talk about it and you say the good things and the bad things, how it could be improved, right? Maybe at your work, at your job, people critique you, and if they shouldn't be, then you get angry. But if it's your boss, then you're okay with that, right? But maybe somebody who's like your coworker, and they're like, oh, I think you should do that. You say, I think you're not qualified to critique me, right? Like you could get angry, right? So like sometimes people get angry about it, so it does have kind of a serious feeling to it. Number 6, go to. Being the person or thing most trusted. So if you if you have some question about sports, maybe you have a friend who is a big sports fan, and whenever you have that question, you always go to them. So we've changed that to an adjective. My friend Eric, he's another teacher. He's my go-to guy when I have a question about sports or Bitcoin, right? Like maybe another friend is a fashion designer, so I ask him. He's my go-to guy. Like, hey, do you think this is a good style? And he'll tell me yes or no, right? So when you have some kind of category or some kind of thing, there's somebody who you always go to. So now we use that, right? Maybe at your job, you're really fast for translation. So your boss always goes to you. Maybe other people are good at translating, but they go to you because you're the go-to person for fast work, right? Maybe somebody else lived in Japan, so they say they have a question about Japan. The go-to person is Sally because she lived in Japan for a year, right?
Can you use this term for the person who are facilitating something, works, some kind of works?
Sorry?
Facilitate
Yes.
or coordinate
Yes.
the works. So there is a key person who are always facilitating or coordinate our works. Then can you use it? She's the go-to person with our works.
Yes. So you're saying you have a team project,
Yeah.
and you say if you have a problem, our go-to person is Jennifer. She's the boss for this group, the project manager.
Yeah.
So yes, that would be true. Maybe it's not her category, but she's the go-to person if there's any problems, right? So maybe we're having a class here, and some people couldn't find it, and they say, if you have any problems, your go-to guy is Aaron teacher, like that. So,
Okay.
is that your question?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it doesn't have to be about like a category like sports or art or business. It could be about some event, right?